Hey everyone, Tony here, Psyched on Baseball Cards. Have a mail day. Had 7 packages that I've been kind of hanging on to and waiting for more of the cards to come in. So I have some Topps 1959 and 1967. Um, so before I turn this camera around, I just want to hope everybody had a great 4th of July yesterday and have a great day today. Hopefully some of you got today off also. And so let's turn this thing around and I can show you what I got. Okay, first up we have Bob Tuttle. But before I start, I want to hope everybody had a nice 4th of July. And hope some of you were able to get the day off too to get a nice long weekend. So with that said, Bob Tuttle, first up, center fielder, played from 52 to 63, through 63. He didn't play in 53 due to serving in the Korean War. He was considered a good outfielder. He was a career .259 hitter with 441 RBI and 67 home runs. On most of his baseball cards, he has a wad of chewing tobacco in his cheek. And as you can see, he's got a wad of chaw there. Okay, subsequently he died at the age of 69 from oral cancer. His face was badly disfigured having surgery on the cancer, and he became a spokesperson against tobacco, chewing tobacco. And he traveled all over the country speaking to major league ball players and about the dangers of chewing tobacco. And as you know, Tony Gwynn recently passed away also from oral cancer. Okay, so there's Bob Tuttle. There's the back of the card. Next up, we have Jack Urban. Urban, he was a right-handed pitcher, played for 3 years from 1957 through 1959. He first 2 years were with Kansas City A's and his last was with St. Louis. His first major league start, he pitched a complete game, allowing 2 runs and 5 hits against the Washington Senators. Although his team, the A's, finished with a 59 and 94 record that year, Urban finished with a 7-4 record and a 3.34 ERA. He was a career 15 and 15 1-loss record, 4.83 ERA, and 113 strikeouts. And there you go. So. All right, next up we have Jody Mestre, or Mestre, not sure how to pronounce that, but JC, he was a San Francisco born ball player, and when he retired to Novato, California. Okay, he played for 4 different teams from 51 through 1961. The old saying about infielders goes that no field, good hit. Well, that pretty much described Joe. He was an exceptional fielder, but didn't hit all that great. He once went 6 for 6. All 6 hits were singles in a game against the Tigers. He stated he thought Kaline gave up on the first line drive hit, believing Al could have caught the ball. He was traded to the Yankees in 1960 along with Roger Maris. When he put on his New York Yankee uniform for the first time, he recalled, "I looked around and Yogi Berra, Gil McDougall, Mickey Mantle, Whitey Ford, and Bill Scowron were dressing around me. They welcomed me and told me words I'll never forget. Joe, when you walk out on that field, you are screwing around with our money." What they meant by that was in those days, when the Yankees went to management and tried to get a raise and they were told no, what they were told was, don't worry, you're going to pick up a World Series check in October. So that's something he never forgot. He replaced Kubek in the 8th inning of Game 7 in the 1960 World Series against the Pirates. Kubek had a ground ball hit to him, a double play ball, took a bad hop, hit him in the throat, and he was unable to finish the game. So Joe went in, took his place, and he was pinch hit for in the 9th inning, and so he wasn't on the field when Mazeroski hit the walk-off homer. Joe was a career .236 hitter. He had 49 home runs, 281 RBI, and a .967 fielding percentage, and he was a All-Star once. Okay, next up we move into 1967, and we have Wes Stock. Wes played for 9 seasons from 59 to 67 for Baltimore and Kansas City A's. As the Mets pitching coordinator, he helped develop the Mets pitching staff that went on to win the 69 World Series. He was the A's pitching coach in 73 and 74, and those were 2 years that the A's won the second and third of their consecutive 3 World Series championships. He was a career 27-13 pitcher with a .360 ERA in 517 in the 3rd innings pitched. Sometimes there we go. Camera won't focus, but there you can look at his stats. Next up, we have Mike Hershberger. Not much to say about Mike. He had an 11-year career. He was an outfielder with the White Sox and A's. He was a .252 hitter with 26 home runs, 334 RBI, had a 2.3 WAR. He was known for having a good throwing arm. Okay, next up we have Jim Nash, Rookie Cup. He was a right-handed pitcher who played from 66 through 72. In his rookie year, 66, with the A's, he was 12-1 with a .206 ERA. He was part of what they called the Kitty Corps in Kansas City, along with Catfish Hunter and Blue Moon Odom. He wasn't able to live up to the hype though, and finished his career with a 68-64 win-loss record, 358 earned run average, and 771 strikeouts. Okay, next up, this is the card that I really was happy to get. I had been trying to get this card, and I lost 3 auctions trying to get it. People were way overbidding for the card, and I finally picked it up at a good price. So I got this card. I won it at auction for $16, and so let's show you who it is. Tommy Davis, 1960 Topps. One of the cards I've been trying to get, along with Roger Maris for this set. Those are the 2 biggest names left to pick up. So Tommy Davis, he was a left fielder, also played some third base for 18 seasons for 10 teams from 1959 through 1976, mostly known for playing with the Dodgers. Davis was 20 years old when he broke into the big leagues on September 22nd of 1959 with the Dodgers, then the Los Angeles Dodgers. His .346 batting average was the highest by a Dodger right-handed hitter in the 20th century, until it was broken by Mike Piazza in 1997. He was a three-time All-Star, one-time World Series champ, two-time National League batting champion, with back-to-back years in 62 and 63, when he hit 346 and 326 respectively. He was the one-time RBI leader. He is one of the most proficient pinch hitters in baseball history, with a 320 batting average. He went 63 for 197, which at the time was the highest in the majors when he retired after the 76 season. He was a career .294 hitter, 153 home runs, 2,121 hits, and 1,052 RBI. So there you go. Tommy Davis. I remember him well as he played with the Dodgers and hit against the Giants. The card's a little off center, but it's, other than that, it's got sharp corners and nice colors. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, everybody have a great rest of the day and fantastic weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.